Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 530 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Samantha Harrelson. Jay and Janelle have the night off. A new announcement for the Stillwater building downtown. Owners announced today a major new parking garage will go in across the street from the former federal courthouse building. The 6-level, 430-space lot will be built where the current Diamond parking lot sits. In addition to the parking lot, a sky bridge will be built to connect the garage to the Stillwater building. If you remember, the Stillwater building was formerly known as the James F. Batten Federal Courthouse and is now being redeveloped for office and commercial rental space. According to an EEC construction spokesperson, the garage will be reserved for building tenants and their clients. The cost of the property and project have not yet been released, but EEC confirms it will be privately funded. And Greg Gianforte's mugshot has finally been released. Gallatin County District Court Judge Holly Brown issued the order today with no objection from Gianforte or County Attorney Marty Lambert. Mugshots are not typically released in Gallatin County as they are considered confidential criminal justice information. Gianforte pled guilty to assaulting Guardian reporter Ben Jacobs the night before the special U.S. House election back in May. Gianforte's sentence also included $385 in fines, 40 hours of community service, and 20 hours of anger management. An agreement to dismiss a lawsuit for the Keystone XL oil pipeline was in federal court this afternoon. Judge Brian Morris heard arguments to dismiss the lawsuit, which was filed in March by several different groups. The plaintiffs argued the State Department violated the National Environmental Policy Act when they approved the permit. In court documents, the government claims the plaintiff's argument lacks jurisdiction and the permit cannot be reviewed. The area of pipeline in question is 1.2 miles long, crossing the Canadian border into the United States. Morris will make his decision on this lawsuit at a later date. And meanwhile, critics of the Keystone XL Pipeline gathered on the steps of the Civic Center in downtown Great Falls earlier today. Livestock owners, Fort Peck tribal members, and representatives from the Northern Plains Resource Council spoke about the potential local impacts of the project. They say the pipeline threatens one of the world's largest underground deposits of fresh water and may cause environmental problems in drinking water and irrigation systems. Many protesters from around the state say they came to show their support for fellow protesters who could be directly affected. Those in favor of the Keystone XL say the project could bring in revenue for eastern Montana counties who are hurting right now. They say it means more jobs for Montanans and would lower utility rates. Back in Billings, the late U.S. Senator for Montana, known for boisterous personality and sparking a little controversy, now has a stretch of highway named after him. Today, state and local officials gathered to unveil the Conrad Burns Memorial Highway road sign. Yellowstone County Commissioners voted to approve the renaming of Highway 3 near the Billings Airport in January. Burns died in April 2016 at the age of 81. He served Montana in the U.S. Senate from 1989 to 2007. His wife says the honor is fitting for a man who did so much for the community and state and who never asked for credit.
I'm just glad that he's getting some of the accolades that he deserved because he did work hard. He did love this place. He loved Montana. He loved Billings. You know, the highway that's being named after him, we traveled that, you know, all the time. I just will smile every time I drive down that road. It's amazing. It's just amazing.
Officials also unveiled a Conrad Burns brand rock plaque that will sit outside Metro Park. Burns was laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery back in July. At the state capitol, tribal leaders and health specialists from around the state gathered today to discuss what can be done to address suicide among Montana's Native American population. More than 75 people were in attendance for the start of the Zero Suicide Academy. Governor Steve Bullock opened the event by thanking attendees for their dedication in finding a solution. The program is a major component of a statewide plan to reduce Native youth suicides. The goal is to share ideas people can take back and then put to use in their own communities. Leaders say it's important for agencies to rethink the way they approach the issue.
It's about what each one of us are willing to commit to do. Are we willing to look at breaking down barriers and silos to work together. And what am I personally willing to do to address the multiple issues that face our tribal communities?
The Zero Suicide Academy is based off a nationwide model for suicide prevention. Well, turning now to weather, Bob, still feels like fall outside, but the leaves are starting to fall off the trees pretty quickly.
Yeah, we thought we'd go ahead and take a look at the long-range forecast, show you what we're going to see for fall and winter. And as you can see, here's what the Climate Prediction Center says. Basically, northeastern Montana, we have equal chances of the temperature being above or below normal for fall. But most of the rest of the country, as you see, is a little bit warmer across much of the southwest. Here in Billings, we average 59.3 degrees during the season of fall. Everywhere else, though, look at that. We're expecting everybody to be just a little bit warmer than normal. Now, what about precipitation? Well, it's going to be dry across the Gulf Coast for a change, but back for us for the rest of fall, it's going to be a little bit wetter. We average about 1.30 inches of precipitation for Billings for the season of fall. And as we go into winter, it looks like winter will be a little bit wetter than normal as well. We usually pick up about 1.38 inches of precipitation. And what about temperature? Well, we'll have equal chances. So it looks like we're probably not going to be too warm or too cold, just about normal for this time of year. So in other words, you might say it's going to be just kind of a, well, not as harsh winter as we've seen in years past. Samantha?
Thank you, Bob. And as the seasons change, so do our state's landscapes. Q2's Brandon Sullivan was in Glacier National Park and brings us a glimpse of the changing seasons in one of the country's most beautiful spots. Thank you, Brandon. Beautiful job as always.